Okay, I'm making this video just as an addendum to another video that I saw. I just did an alternator on this 2012 Mini Cooper. It's non-turbo, as you can tell. The book calls for you to basically pull off the front of the car, pull off the bumper, undo bolts in the subframe, undo, these bolts here on both sides. I think it's 6 bolts collectively. But I saw another video where the guy was saying you can take off the heat shield here. You can take off this little, it's not a sensor. I don't know what this is. I think this is like it has something to do with like the variable valve timing. I don't know. And the dipstick. And if you do that, you can pull the belt tensioner and then the alternator up through the hole. Now, when I took it apart, that's the way I did it. And it worked. But the alternator was like really, really tight coming out. So when I put it back together, I took out the 4 bolts or 5 bolts or 4 bolts in a nut, these 2 bolts, and this nut, and moved this upper motor mount out of the way. And I used a jack to support the bottom of the motor. And when I did that, I was able to rock the motor back and forth. And rocking the motor back and forth helped a whole lot as far as like making a little bit more room to get the alternator out. And it made getting the alternator out like 10 times easier. I'll link the other view in the description, but I just got this whole job done in like 2 hours instead of the 4 something that the book calls for. So just want to let you guys know that.